Hello, my name is Sabrina, and today we're going to discuss tips to coordinate your hands. First, let's talk about why coordinating your hands is so difficult. When you're learning an instrument, it's basically a test of multitasking. Certain instruments are harder to learn over others just because they require you to do more multitasking. Arguably, piano is a relatively difficult one to coordinate because you're coordinating 10 fingers, 2 hands, and sometimes even 2 feet at the same time as well. So we'll discuss a couple of tips that will help you to multitask while you're practicing even just your hands separately. My first tip might seem like a strange tip, but improve at your staff reading. If you know that right hand is supposed to play a certain note and left hand is supposed to play a certain note, and you don't have to stare at the staff trying to figure out what letter it is, it'll help you to actually do it faster. The next thing is when you're learning each hand, make sure you understand the pattern. Don't just know I have to play C, D, E, F, G. Know and understand your hand playing it. Another tip is to tap one hand to the beat it should play while your other hand is actually practicing its specific notes. I'll demonstrate this in a minute. Then, when you've practiced each of your hands separately, try and combine them very slowly. Many people go for the whole song to combine right away, but it's just too much and you'll learn these mistakes, so try not to do that right away. Go slowly, section by section. So let's demonstrate using a little piece. The piece I'm going to demonstrate is In the Hall of the Mountain King by Edward Grieg. I'm going to play just the right hand pattern first. It's about 3 measures worth of notes, which is plenty for right hand to learn. When you're able to play that pretty easily, try and add in the left hand. But I haven't taught you the left hand notes yet. I just want you to look at the rhythm of the left hand. The left hand's rhythm is just quarter notes. So on the piano, maybe like on the music rest part, or somewhere where you're not going to be tapping notes, play that rhythm. Then, see if you can play your left hand as it's tapping with right hand and try and coordinate the right timing. Left hand isn't really having to do exactly what it needs to, but you're multitasking. When learning the left hand's part, it is a melody in this song, but sometimes it might not be. So I'll demonstrate 2 different ways. First, let's talk about what the left hand plays. I only did the section that right hand learned as well. So, 2 different options. You can have right hand tap out and eighth notes, all the notes it should play. And in my head, I'm humming the melody. So, have left hand try that with right hand just tapping. That way, you can coordinate and multitask. Another way that you can do it is to actually sing the right hand. For many students, this is a little bit easier, even if you don't have a great voice. You don't have to do it in front of other people. So it'd sound something like this. Do 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 ba 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 ba. So the goal again is multitasking. You have to kind of coordinate what the notes are. And I really like this way because you're able to hear all of the notes that are supposed to match together without having to actually do it with both hands. Now it's probably time to try and coordinate both hands. So do it very slowly. We're going to take just the first measure together. If that doesn't go so well, continue to practice it till it feels comfortable, and you don't hesitate between both hands coordinating that. Then try the second measure. And maybe do that a couple extra times. Once you've done measure 1 and measure 2 with both hands, try and put them together. Then you'll do the same thing again. Learn measure 3, then add it in with 1 and 2. Learn measure 4, and then add it in with 1, 2, and 3. Slowly doing this, maybe not all in one day, will help you to be able to coordinate your hands, especially with something that's extra tricky. By the end of it, you should be able to play within a few days this nice and smoothly. Of course, the song might not be at your level at the moment, but using these same principles to practice with both hands will definitely help you. Coordinating your hands can be just a test of multitasking, so make sure that even when you're practicing your hands separately, the opposite hand is working in partnership with it. You don't have to play the specific notes, maybe just tapping to the right rhythm. When you do finally know what each hand is supposed to play and you've practiced, make sure that you combine both hands slowly and progressively. Well, that's all I have for you today. To learn more about coordinating both hands, be sure to hop into one of our live classes. We'll see you next time.